together for the next comic coming to the stage, Jake Lopez!
Hi. My name's Jake. I was born and raised in the Philippines. It's a third world country. It's not the worst, but it also kind of is. Like right now, my country is a mess. It literally is in shambles because Manny Pacquiao lost the fight yesterday. So there goes our only source of income. You know, people are always so shocked when I say that I hate my country, because they're like, oh, I've been to the Philippines before. It was lovely, it was gorgeous, we stayed at the Hyatt, it was lovely. I'm like, oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. The Hyatt's like a really fun part of town. Glad you enjoyed it. And it's so stupid. It's like, who goes to a country and visits the country and goes to the crappy parts anyway? It's not like I moved here in 2008 and was like, hey, I want to go to South Central, I want to see a gang shooting. Too racist. No, but no, when I moved here 4 years ago, I had been speaking English since I was a kid, so I didn't really come here with a thick accent. And it always throws people off when they find out that I'm not raised here. They're like, oh, you sound like you're from Arcadia. Okay. But no, the truth is I think I picked this whole English thing up because I was raised on American movies and television. It was a huge part of my life. I remember growing up, I was watching The X-Files, and I was like, I want to be an FBI agent. And then a few years later, the Practice came on, and then I was like, I want to be a lawyer. And I even wanted to be a contestant on Survivor. Then I realized I already lived on a fucking island. So there's that. And then Alias came on, and then I was like, hey, I want to be a spy. I mean, I'm bilingual, I'm athletic. But then I found out you had to be super smart to be a spy, so I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna be an actor. So I moved to Los Angeles 4 years ago. I figured now would be a good time. Asians are trendy. No, they are. And shows right now are encouraged to have racially diverse casts. And I graduated with a bachelor's degree in theater arts, so let's not leave that out. It's not like I didn't move here without talent. Fucking amazing. But see, here's the thing about being Filipino. Like we're sort of in that gray area between Hispanic and Asian. Because we were colonized by, oh, she knows. You're like one-fourth Filipino, I know you. Yeah, we were colonized by the Spanish, so most of us have Hispanic-sounding last names, but geographically we're in Asia, so we're sort of a mix of both. Like, we're really smart and good at math, but we have the shittiest jobs. And it's really hard to get called in for an audition here, because I don't fit into a certain type. Like, I'm too brown to be Oriental, but I'm too chinky-eyed to be your gardener. Too racist. But don't get me wrong, though. This whole gray area has its perks. Like, I use it to my advantage sometimes. Like, I would get into a car accident and just shrug and go, sorry, I'm Asian. And then no, people would go, oh, we understand. But you know, sometimes someone would come up to me and be like, hey, is it true that Asians have tiny dicks? And I'd be like, that's the Japanese. They are like full-blown Asian. Just in case you couldn't tell, I'm a very reserved person. I don't like having feelings. I don't like feelings. I think feelings are stupid. And I hate when someone comes up to me or a friend comes up to me and is like, hey, what's up? Because I never know what to say. It makes me feel so awkward. It's like, hey, what's up? I'm like, should I answer that? I'm not in the mood to share. Because where I'm from, when someone says what's up or how are you, they genuinely want to know. Here, what I've found is that most people, when they say, hey, what's up, they're just waiting for you to shut up so they can tell you about their day. And now I have to react, which I hate. You know, someone would come up and be like, oh, I just voted today because I'm an American citizen. So for things like that, like the good stuff, it's easy for me to fake being happy. I could just like go, hey, nice, congratulations, or awesome. It sucks even more when someone's had a shitty day and they feel like they're sort of entitled to burden me with their crap. So they could come up to me and be like, oh, my mom died. And I don't know how to sympathize with that. I can't. So I'm just like, they're there. What else do you want from me? And I don't know, I don't like drama. I don't like other people's drama. I don't like registering emotion. I am essentially the Filipino Kristen Stewart. Like, my happy face and my sad face are the same. Like, this is how I look when you tell me that you're getting married. This is also how I look when you tell me that you have cancer. Like right now, man, I'm really excited to be here. No, really, I am. Just take it. And it's not like I pick and choose who I'm that way to. I'm like that to everyone, including my mom. I call her Brenda. Mom is just too, it's too mushy. It's too familiar. It's like, okay, Brenda, this is as far as you go. And I wish I knew why I was like this. I don't know why. I think, I'm just guessing, but I think it's because I grew up as a fat kid. Like, I used to weigh 230 pounds. And, oh, thank you. It took a while, but I'm okay. But no, because you know how when kids grow up fat, they have a lot of insecurities and they have low self-esteem. I think that just never went away for me. I look hot now, but... It's so funny. It's so funny. I know I look hot now, but deep down inside, I still am a fat kid at heart. I think like a fat kid. I eat like a fat kid. I still hang out with fat people. It just sort of happens. I just gravitate towards the chubbies. I have no more friends. Okay. Oh, hey, here's a question. How many failed relationships do you have to have before you realize that you're the problem? And no, I'm not talking about myself. I've only been in 3 relationships, and 2 out of those 3, I'm 100% sure it wasn't me. The other one, sure, I'll take the blame for that. I'm talking about Taylor Swift. How many songs does she have to write before she realizes she's a horrible girlfriend? I've done the research, so she's had 5 relationships in 4 years, and that's 4 albums worth of songs. I'm surprised people still go out with her. I mean, can you imagine how hard it must be to date her? Like, you can't screw anything up. You can't, leave the toilet seat up. You can't miss the toilet seat, the bowl when you pee, because she's going to write about it. But no, actually she's not a horrible girlfriend. She's a horrible ex-girlfriend, because that's when she lets all the crazy out. I saw her on Katie Couric, and it was an interview, of course. And then Katie Couric goes, given your reputation, is it hard for you to let people come into your world? And Taylor Swift goes, I'll act this out. She goes, the only time it's ever been a problem was like when I was going through a bad breakup and the guy was like, you better not write about this. And I was like, oh, I won't. And Katie Couric goes, and did you? And I swear to God, without missing a beat, Taylor goes, yes. And I'm sure people who were watching that were like, oh, that Taylor, she's so cute and funny, but not me. When she said that, I saw a look of pure evil in her eyes. And I know this for a fact because I have it on DVR and I've seen it a bunch of times already. But she's crazy. She's either crazy or a genius, actually, because every time she needs something new to write about, she just dates someone new and then breaks up with them, and then now she actually has material for a new album, which is pretty smart. But see, here's everything that I'm saying about Taylor Swift, it's all just my opinion. So you can't really take my word for it, but you can take hers. So I actually wrote down some of her lyrics, and I thought I would read them out to you so we can analyze them. Yeah. Okay, let me just... Okay. picked one song from each album just so we can see how non-existent her growth is over the years. Okay, let's begin. From Picture to Burn, I'm just sitting here planning my revenge. Creepy. There's nothing stopping me from going out with all of your best friends. Whore. From Hey Steven, of all the girls tossing rocks at your window, I'll be the one waiting here even when it's cold. Creepy whore. From Forever and Always, he still hasn't called, and then you feel so low you can't feel nothing at all. This is actually just wrong grammar, just want to point that out. Because you can't feel nothing at all, you know. From Treacherous, I will get you alone. I will follow you home. And from her biggest hit, You Belong With Me, standing here and waiting at your back door. I'll stop there. But you see what I mean, right? She's crazy. Actually, I'm feeling kind of hot, so she's nuts. She's as crazy as a guy who talks about how horrible Taylor Swift is while wearing a Taylor Swift shirt, reading from a Taylor Swift notebook, and who owns all 4 Taylor Swift CDs, the double disc deluxe edition. But no, if we dated and it ended badly, which it will, because I'm an emotionless robot, I can't even imagine what she would write about me. Well, actually, no, I can. And I did. So I wrote a song about myself from her perspective. And just so you guys know, I wrote this in the span of 1 shower. So what she does isn't hard, okay? Just a disclaimer, I'm not a good singer, but then again, neither is she. Okay, this is the end of the song. This is the chorus towards the end of the song. It's a song called From Hell. 5, 6, 7. He doesn't show emotion, no matter how I try. I told him we were over, he just shrugged and said, K-bye. Is he Hispanic? Is he Asian? He's a racial abomination from hell. We could have been a masterpiece, a work of true art. But as it turns out, I was dating Kristen Stewart. Is he Hispanic? Is he Asian? He's a racial abomination. I can't solve this equation. Someone give me some information. Is he Hispanic? Is he Asian? He's from a third world nation called hell.